Hi everyone, happy Friday. So I wanted to tap into your energy, see what's going on, what's going to happen, and what type of advice that you would like to have based on your cards. Okay, so here is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Please pause this video and meditate on the card that resonates with you the most. Good luck everyone. Hi pile 1, it's Raya. Okay, so you chose this card that was on this side. You have the High Priestess. The High Priestess here, I feel like your intuition, your gifts of discernment, your claircognizant, clairvoyant, whatever it is that you have kind of been working on, it's going to be increasing in the next, I just heard, couple of months, if not weeks. I feel like certain things that you've been wanting to manifest is actually going to help manifest. I feel you're also going to get assistance from someone or something. Okay, sorry, I had to actually pause the video because I sneezed. So that was confirmation. I feel also you're going to be tapping into your more lighter and darker side. Lighter side to kind of help other people who may be going through some inner turmoil or outer turmoil, and your darker side to figure out like what you need to work on when it comes to your shadow self, right? Shadow self. I feel this group also is going to end up reading books, going back to school, going back and learning a certain specific trade or something that you want to learn that you have been putting off, or you're not really sure how you're going to figure out how to learn this. But I think you're going to start investigating different classes or different types of programs that help you figure out where you want to go and what you need to do, right? I do feel that this group also is going to start predicting certain things, and the things that you're predicting for the next couple of months are going to actually end up becoming true. Okay, so let's see what other things the universe wants to tell you. Oh my goodness, my cat right now is eating my breakfast. And it's funny, on this card there is a black cat here. Yeah, she's like, you know what, if you're not going to eat it, I'm going to eat it. And maybe that's also something like in your life, like if other people are not going to do it, you're going to do it. You're going to now take the initiative for yourself to do things that you may have held off. Okay. Wow. Angel, protection, spirituality, guidance, innocence, purity, healing, authentic, heavenly connected, strength, and wisdom. I feel, with these two cards together, this group, pile 1, you're going to be much more energetically aligned to your spirit guides or your angels or whoever is like on that path with you in this life, to help you ascend to a higher power. I just feel like your skills, your abilities are just going to magnify and increase to the point that you're going to be so surprised. Because maybe for a while you've kind of neglected that, or you didn't like pay too much attention to it, but now it's like, okay, I have these special skills. I have these power that I may have not really tapped into as much, maybe a lack of self-confidence, but now I'm going to actually do something about it. Okay, post-it note. So we have triggering messages, fragmented ideas, anonymous attacks, generalization, lies, nonsensical meaning, empty space, clutter. Now, this is like a specific message for someone. This group, if you've been attacked spiritually, if you've been feeling like some heavy energy is like around you, has been encompassing your life, controlling, dictating your life, that is going to be removed. Like, whoever this entity or this person or group of people have been like doing certain type of things to you, this, for the next few weeks to a few months, you're going to get rid of their energy. Okay, but I hope that helped you guys. Good luck with everything. Hi pile 2. So if you chose the middle pile, you have the Two of Wands. Now the Two of Wands is an action-oriented card, because Wands is like powerful, action-oriented energy, but In this case, I feel it's more of like, okay, I have to figure out a plan. I want to do this. I want to expand. I want to grow in a certain way, but I'm not sure exactly which or what direction I need to go. But I know I need to do something. So it's this kind of like flames that are like trying to get your butt on fire to get you moving, and you're feeling inspired. You're feeling like, all right, I know whatever I'm doing now or what I'm going to be doing is going to be different. I don't know exactly what it is. Maybe I have an idea, but I'm going to now plan it out. I'm going to plan, take action, map it out, and then move, and then do what I have to do. Like, that's the energy that I'm getting. But I'm also getting very slow energy, but it's positive slow energy. Like, right, not everything that's slow is bad, right? A lot of things that are slow are actually really good. And I take it from me, I'm one of those people who is really impatient, and I'm trying to practice patience, because I feel like this is a duality card, because you have Earth here, so, and then you have fire. Wands is fire. So it's like, you need to stay grounded, but you have this fire in you, just like, I want certain changes to happen, but I know I can't just want something. I actually have to plan it, and I have to take action too. But I can't just take action and just be the fool, right? I got to make sure that I know what I want. And I feel like this group pile too, you're going to have to figure out what it is that you want. And I feel for the next couple of weeks, months, you're going to generate like those ideas and then bring them into fruition, right? I'm also looking at this, and I see one of the cats. He has a wand in his hand, and you also have like a wand in your hand. So I feel there's going to be like assistance for you to help you from things or people that you least expect. Maybe you have overlooked, or maybe there are certain skill sets that you may have overlooked, and you're only focusing on here. So the key is be open to what's coming towards you, and be open to what's around you. All right, let's get a card for group 2. Okay, so be careful of these two. You have the pen and you have the mirror. The pen says dissatisfaction, unlikely outcomes, personal setbacks and conflicts, delayed messages. Mirror, things are not what they seem. Low self-worth, twisted self-image, bad luck, overlooked and undervalued. I feel this group has been through, just a lot of setbacks. And this is why there is a need to pause. This is why there's a need to evaluate. And I feel maybe your mindset has been really in a state of inner turmoil, right? Maybe certain things that you expected to happen didn't happen, or maybe certain outcomes are just really hard to deal with. And the universe is saying, don't overlook certain things, and don't undervalue your experiences, regardless if they were what you wanted or not, because those experiences end up making you who you are, right? And these experiences are mirroring back to us what we need to work on. And I think this was what like the earth is saying. It's like, okay, what do you need to look within yourself to fix, to correct, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with you. But there's things that we need to improve, right? Especially if we want to get what we want. Because sometimes we want what we want, but we don't feel that we deserve it. And I think in a way, you may subconsciously feel like you don't deserve a certain life because you may have left something or someone behind. And that could be intentional or non-intentional, or it could have been like a death of a family member. And you feel like you moving on is like a disrespect to them, but it's not, right? I hope I'm making sense. Let's get one last card. Earth, wow, look at this. Now you have the Earth card. Sorry, these cards are about to fall. There's my cat. Possessive, stubborn, inflexible, fearful, overlooking the feelings of others, greedy, materialistic, hoarder, gluttonous, fanatic. Yeah, I think this group is so hyper-focused on this here that they're not looking at what's here, which is the things that you're overlooking, the things that you're capable of doing. And the universe wants you to know, yes, things are slow. See the chameleon or the salamander? I'm not sure which one it is, but it's slow. And you can't really see it. But that's like something that will help you. Or that's something that's going to happen for you. But you don't see it right now because you're so hyper-focused on this. And the universe is saying, pause. Put that globe down. Look to see where and how far you've come. And appreciate that and have gratitude for that. Because you're not worthless. You're not less than what you are. All right, group 2, I love you guys. Hi, group 3. All right, so if you chose the last card, you have the 4 of Pentacles. Now, at first, initially, I was like, all right, save your money. Because, the 4 of Pentacles is someone who's hanging on to their pentacles really tightly, right? And it usually means like, okay, maybe you have a lack mindset. And you might have a lack mindset. But I also see like, I think it's really important to not overshare. Or have the need to overshare everything. I was watching like a TikTok the other day and I was like, this is a really good TikTok. I forgot the person. If I remember, I'll tag the person. But it was talking about, one of the mindsets to feel like you're rich or you have money is one of the things you should stop doing is to overshare, because you may end up getting good people who want the best for you feel kind of resentful towards you, right? And it's not because you don't want to share, it's because sometimes when you overshare certain things, people get triggered by that. And they don't mean to get triggered by that. Like, right? That's shadow side. That's childhood trauma issues that they need to overcome. But sometimes that develops into a form of resentment. And then that comes into the form of like competition. And then it just spirals out of control for the other person. And then therefore you feel like, wait, why can't you be happy for me? But it's not like they can't be happy for you. It's just now they find lack within themselves. So with this card, so I should be facing it this way. With this card, I feel it's really important to count your blessings, but not to always announce your blessings, right? It's also a form of staying humble. Like I've learned, this is so frustrating for me because whenever people ask me about my business and I say, oh, it's doing really well, like the next week it doesn't. I'm like, yo, what is this? Is the universe telling me that I can't say I'm doing well? Like, shouldn't I say that? But I think the universe says, you know what? Just stay humble, just grind, just do your thing, and whatever happens, happens. And I feel with this case, it's just like, keep things close to your chest. You don't need to overshare with people, especially people who may not want you to be successful, right? But also in particular, your friends who do support you, because they will compare your how far you've come to how far they have or have not come, right? And again, that's not something they're doing maliciously. I also see like there is some sense of a lack mindset with you too. Even though things may go right, you also see and focus on things that could go wrong. Because I'm looking at his face and he just looks nervous. He looks anxious. But there's this window here, right? Like it's not even locked. It's made out of glass and some bars, and he can literally open it up and jump out if he wants to. So I feel it's in your mind, that feeling of lack. My friend Rosie told me like I need to work on like a feeling like I never have enough. And I know that's something I need to work on. So when she said that, I was like, you're right. Like, you're right. Like, it makes I have more than enough, and I need to start seeing that, right? Instead of always thinking like I'm always going to lose things. And that's something that I've been working on for a while, and that stems from childhood, of course, right? All right, let's get into some other cards to clarify. Okay, let's see if the cards are going to come out. Let's get this one. Storm. All right, so the air will clear, calmness, peacefulness after chaos, restoration. Your troubles are almost over. Transition. Yeah, so I feel like this lack mindset, or maybe certain things that didn't go the way you planned it to go. So now you're going to keep things close to your chest. That feeling of insecurity, feelings of lack are going to go away. Now, I'm not going to say they're going to go away and never come back. Like, that's just not possible. But I feel lately you've been feeling just really like tired, overwhelmed, burdened, not really sure on which direction that you want to go because of that certain transition you are going through. Like, I feel like this group is going through a transition, and this transition can be very uncomfortable. But it's necessary because it's going to be long-term outcomes, right? Because Pentacles is something sustainable, tangible. And when it's tangible, it's long-lasting. And I feel those feelings of being restless, it's going to be temporary. It's going to come back. But it's there because you're going through that transformation that you need to go through. All right, so let's get another card. Here. Wow, nice. So we have the kitchen sink. And it says here, so the number 77, which is 14, which breaks down to a 5. And 5 is about changes, challenges, and choices, right? So I was looking at the other numbers here too. So it says removing difficulties, starting fresh, take a break, being in control, finding solutions, healthy habits, eliminating what no longer serves you, a new path, all these things. Like, I feel like that's just very, and it's not linear. It's going to be very much all over the place, but I feel it's like steps. You remove those difficulties, start fresh. Take a break if you have to, because the 4 of Pentacles is like a resting card. Like, take a break, be in control, find the solutions. They're there. You may not see it, like this window here, because you're so focused on something else, but it's there. Practice healthy habits, healthy mental habits, because this is leading you onto a new path. And when you're on a new path, you're gonna have to eliminate things and people that no longer serve you. Like, not everyone can be on the same journey as you, and I know that's lonely. Trust me. Like, as a Capricorn, it feels very lonely. But anyways, guys, I love you guys. Good luck with everything.